Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I call to order the fifth meeting of the 15th session of the Conference of the Parties to the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. Distinguished delegates, I invite the conference to consider agenda item 2A, report of the Committee of the Review of the Implementation of the Convention and its recommendations to the Conference of the Parties. And I invite the Chair of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention, Mr. Andrew Bishop of Guyana, to present the report of the CRIC.
Mr. President, distinguished delegates, I have the honor to present to the 15th session of the Conference of the Parties a summary of the outcomes of the deliberations of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention at its 20th session. I am pleased to inform you that the Committee successfully concluded its work yesterday with the adoption of 8 draft decisions as follows. Under its agenda item 2, entitled Effective Implementation of the Convention at National, Sub-Regional, and Regional Levels, the Committee adopted 3 draft decisions. Under sub-item 2A, a draft decision entitled Report of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention at its 19th session and contained in document ICCD CRIC 20/L1. Under sub-item 2D, a draft decision entitled Integration of Sustainable Development Goal 15 and related Target 15.3 into the implementation of the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification and Land Degradation Neutrality and contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L2. And under sub-item 2E, a draft decision entitled Promotion of Capacity Building to further the implementation of the Convention and contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L3. Under agenda item 3, entitled Improving the Procedures for Communication of Information, as well as the quality and formats of reports to be submitted to the Conference of the Parties, the Committee adopted a draft decision on improving the procedures for communication of information, as well as the quality and formats of reports to be submitted to the Conference of the Parties, contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L6. Under its agenda item 4, entitled Securing of Additional Investments and Relations with Financial Mechanisms, the Committee adopted 2 draft decisions. Under sub-item A, a draft decision entitled Collaboration with the Global Environment Facility and contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L8. And under sub-item B, a draft decision entitled Report by the Global Mechanism on Progress on Mobilization of Resources for the Implementation of the Convention and contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L7. Finally, under its agenda item 5, entitled Procedural Matters, Program of Work for the 21st Session of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention, the Committee adopted 2 draft decisions, entitled Program of Work for the 21st Session of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention, contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L5, and date and venue of the 21st session of the Committee for the Review of the Implementation of the Convention, contained in document ICCD/CRIC 20/L4. I hereby submit these 8 draft decisions to the Conference of the Parties at its 15th session for adoption. Mr. President, I would further like to inform the Conference that the Committee elected the following Vice Chairs to its Bureau for the 21st and 22nd sessions. Mr. David Payang of Cameroon, Mr. Abduvokid Zakadulev of Uzbekistan, Ms. Karima Lins of Panama, and Mr. Baptiste Astrade of France. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the CRIC Bureau, the Secretariat, the facilitator of the CRIC and the joint CRIC CST contact groups, Mr. Julius Smith of Trinidad and Tobago, as well as all delegations, for their flexibility and spirit of compromise that allowed the committee to complete the work that was allocated to it. I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, President, for the report of the CRIC. May I take that the conference wishes to adopt the draft proposal contained in documents ICCD/CRIC 20/L1 to L8. Pas d'objection. Hearing no objections, it is so decided. We have thus concluded action on the recommendations of the 20th session of the CRIC. I would like to thank all delegations for their hard work and commitment in bringing the CRIC session to a successful conclusion. Are there any delegation wishing to make statements or on the work of the CRIC at this 20th session? Non? Il n'y en a pas. OK. No? These distinguished delegates, this brings us to the end of the deliberations. The conference will next meet in order to take action on all our outstanding draft proposal before it and conclude the 15th session of the Conference of the Parties. Please consult the Daily Journal for the forthcoming meeting of the COP. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much all. Merci beaucoup. Vous avez bien conduit.